mechanics because I haven't done so for a long time, and I'm feeling a little bit, angry with myself for just playing the game and not working on my mechanics, maintaining and even becoming better at what I do. So I chose this time where not a lot of people are going to be up. There is no Crapsee. It's just going to be a practice, hopefully with some useful tips. We're using a 3236, and this set has a 6 and a 2 inside, 1 and 5 outside, hard 6, hard 8 at the bottom, 2, 6, 5, 1 on the axis. Here we go. My landing zone is going to be between those two packs. Hard 6. Hi Wager, good morning. So as you can see at the top, we have a place where it says primary, secondary. This was a primary hit, 336. As we set them, that's how they landed. 3236 is going to be the set. No, 4, 6, 10, secondary again. Oops. 4, 6, 10, secondary. That's on axis. So it's also good practice, when you do this to hone in on your skill in terms of calling out what numbers they are, whether they are on axis, off axis, primary, secondary, etc. So I'm touching the side of either one, so I'm not being very specific about my landing zone. Hard 8 is primary. Staying on set, 3, 2, 3, 6. Aces. That's left eye implosion. Okay. I'm going to turn my whole body towards the opposite die side that I'm shooting from, so that I can make the pickup a little bit more comfortable. Grip the dice and then rotate my whole body into position. It's a 426 explosion of the right die. Oops. That's front line. So we had one implosion of the left eye. So this one came in. Now we had the right eye explode. think I need a little bit more skin on the right die. Five, 4, 9 axis, very nice. Three, 2, 3, 6. So, 1, 2. Boxcars, that's explosion of my left eye. Touched it. 6, 3, 9. Oops. So that's front line. That was again explosion of the left eye. So we want to control a couple of things, whether the left eye moves or not. This is what happens. It explodes to the 6. With this particular set, it's not a problem as much as it would be if I had the dice like so, because in this scenario the 12 would have been explosion, so 5, 2, 7. So and go down on this set whereby explosion rotation is boxcars. So it doesn't really worry you that much when that happens. But you know, I still would like to see more of my dice being on axis as opposed to one off. Because on V sets and cross sixes, most of the 7s are not the on axis 7s, but rather the off axis, one die off. That's a hard 4. That's another explosion, but this time the right die. So we are on the 4 right now. Am I pushing the dice, or is my ring finger and index finger sort of pressing down and opening them up? Let's get the middle finger more involved, and let's keep the thumb a bit high up. 3, 4. Double pitched it, but still on axis, so best kind of 7 I could get. Alright, so I'm just gonna go and check and see from the tosser here what sort of on axis, off axis. So on axis we had 50% compared to what's expected, which is 44. Had 20% primaries, expected 11%. Secondary, you expect more, but Yeah, we got 20% on that. Double pitch once. Left eye off axis, right eye. Left eye 3 times off axis, right eye twice off axis. Never did we have both dies off axis. So this is, you know, this is how we measure certain things, and it's giving you some information. Here we go. I'm not going to make any adjustments to the dice set. I'm just going to use this one. Dice out. Box cards again. That's the left eye exploding. We're on a 3-2-3-6 set. Gonna go slightly with left foot back, make my posture a bit more comfortable. That's a 6-8 explosion of both dice. I know I'm repeating myself, I'm just trying to sort of, you know, get a message across that there are certain behavior issues with dice that actually, you know, create this thing. This is our set. This is what happened. They both exploded. In the previous one, I got the box cards 12. It was a rotation and again explosion. So the tendencies, therefore the behavior of my dice suggest that my dice open up. So I do apologize if I'm being, you know. So I'm going to quarter turn the dice set. It's not going to make any difference to what is shown up there, whether both dice or one dice off axis. So I'm going to put it to a 2-4-6-4. And that's the extent of the adjustment I'm going to make on the dice. It's still a 3-2-3-6 set. Just quarter turned, that's all. I'm now using left foot back, dice up. Straight in the middle, 4-1-5 secondary. Two, 4, 6, 4. I think the posture is a little bit more helpful in this case. Dice out. 3-6-9 secondary. Two, 4, 6, 4. Left foot back. Ah, 2-6-8. That's a primary, but we hit the post, the goal post. That's a frontline winner, apparently. Two, 4, 6, 4. Dice out. Positioning your body in a different way at the table is actually part of mechanics. 2, 4, 6, 4. part 4, that's explosion. It's consistent with what we were saying about the dice, one of the dice exploding. I expect them to be less prone to that now. 2, 4, 6, 4. Dice up. Three, 1, 4 secondary. Oh, okay. So that's frontline winner. Well, you know, you do what you can, Red Eye. We do what we can with what we have. 2, 4, 6, 4. So positioning my left foot back. One, 3, 1, 3, 4. So that was implosion, left thigh. But as you can see, the 5, 1 was facing us. So 5, 1, which is a primary. So just kick it out. 2, 4, 6, 4. Dice up. Left foot. Boxcars explosion again. This is explosion on left. So what happened here was this. 2, 4, 6, 4 became explosion. Boxcars. So we got the repeater for the 12. 2, 4, 6, 4 dice out. Left foot back. That's a 4, 2, 6 explosion right, with a 4 being on axis. Two, 4, 6, 4. This is what happened. Rotation, explosion, 4, 2, 6. So we are seeing that the dice are doing this, coming out, and if you go back when you start the shot, it has to do with something to do with the fingers. It's either, you know, you're doing this with the index or the ring finger, which would expose, I guess, like so, or you're pushing with the thumb, which would probably implode the dice more than explode them. Okay, so the problem is at the front of the dice now, that rather than at the back. So we need to limit the amount of pressure that we're putting at the front of the dice up. Hard 8. That didn't reach the back. Well, it was a bad shot, and I would say this is random, even though it was primary. Two, 4, 6, 4. I have not deviated from the set. 2, 4, 6, 4. So still left foot back. Whoa, I didn't like that. 2, 3, 5. This is secondary on axis. But we didn't like that because it hit the. Here we go. 2, 4, 6, 4. So the 2, 3, 5 is this. Try and aim a little bit better, dice out. 2, 3, 5. This time the right way. This is what happened. 2, 3. 2, 4, 6, 4. Hard 8 for 4, that's a primary. Two, 4, 6, 4. That's a 5, 4, 9 secondary. Although we had interference from one of the goalposts. So we're throwing quite well in terms of on axis, off axis, because we recognize that the core, our core, was not positioned well. I had my right foot back, so that would create a problem when you're trying to shoot towards the center. As soon as I moved and I put my left foot back, it became a lot easier to aim at the center. Around 2, 4, 6, 4 dice up. Left foot. That's a 2, 6, 8 primary. Just note something. When I look at the landing zone, I don't look at this here. I was looking here in the beginning, I was getting this hits here. So my stare is actually somewhere here. And that has an effect on I guess my guidance system, where to throw the dice. So I slept with my guitar. I would play every minute I could. The energy is just not there. I count cards with the best of them. 2, 4, 6, 4. Dice out. Left foot back. That's a 5, 6. That's a double pitch, but still on axis. So it's giving us warning signs. 5, 6 is double pitch. Put something a 4, 3. At this stage, I really don't care because I'm doing quite well. I should be regressed by now. I hit 1 point, 2 points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eights. So a couple of 5s, 1, 6. So I should be okay. I should be happy with the amount that I have made. Here we go. 2, 4, 6, 4. That's a 4, 2, 6 explosion. Two, 4, 6, 4. We got a rotation explosion 4, 2. So we are in line with what's happening. Hopefully 2, 4, 6, 4. Dice out. That was a 3, 6, 9. Secondary. Not the best of shots, but nothing bad about it. Two, 4. This is it. Rotation. 3, 6. That's out. 2, 4, 6, 4. 1, 6. Okay. This was the implosion left. Oops. 6, 7. So up to now we had a 10 and a 20. And let me just see if I can look at the toss tracker. I had 56 on axis result, 56.67, so it's almost 57% against the 44% that we're supposed to have. So we are doing about 20% better than expected. Now 20% on the table does make a big difference. Primaries, we're still at 20%. That means what? We are expected to be, I think, at 11.11%. Secondaries, we're at 30%. That's supposed to be at 22%. And double pitch 2, I think the double pitch we're supposed to be at 11%. I'm not sure. Left eye off axis, 23.33, 7 times. Right eye off axis, it's 5 times, so 16.67. One die off, 40%. One die of axis should be around 44%. So we're better in that respect. I don't like the pressing game everyone seems to play. It takes money to play craps. Put your money out there and get a couple of hits and go for the door. Just, yeah. Look, if you have a casino which is very near to you, by all means, you know, play it as a game of chance as opposed to a game of strategy. The people that actually press, they know from experience that there is going to be one roll which is worth pressing, and whatever sort of losses they may have accumulated, that one roll is going to not only wipe out their losses and bring them into positive, is going to create a lot of money for them. But you know, you have to have the bankroll for that, and most of us, we don't step into casinos with $50,000. There's no such thing for the average Joe, I would say so. All right, let's see what we can do. Quite happy with 2464. I'm going to continue with that unless I see the trend going towards my dice imploding, that is coming inwards and inwards. 2464. So dice out. 4, 6, 10, that's secondary. I think the 10 was all we needed for the total, but it's irrelevant for what we were trying to do. So we had a 12, an 8, a 9, an 11, and a 10. Yeah. I take 5,000 or I stay home. Well, you know, every person has their own sort of bankroll consideration, and depending on what sort of table minimums you're faced with, you act accordingly, and you adjust your frequency, I guess, at the table. 2, 4, 6, 4. Nice. Ooh. Is that what? Either 5-3 or 5-2. I'll take that as a 5-2. Hey Chris. Hello man. 5-2-7. Alright, so let's make this a little bit more specific now. Much shorter sort of landing gate. Two, 4, 6, 4 dice up. Left foot back. 3, 5, 8. That's implosion. That's a warning sign for us. Because of the 5. The 5 is an implosion. This is what may happen. 2, 5, 7, which is a direct implosion. It's lying at 19 millimeters away, so I'm worried about that. I'll put a little bit more skin on my right eye. Nice up. Ah, 6-1. So that's explosion and bottom. I did okay on the right eye, and I exploded the left 6-1. All right, so this is the adjustment, 3-2-3-6. Not gonna go overboard. Just gonna keep that 3-2-3-6. Here we go. Four, 6, 10 secondary. Three, 2, 3, 6. That's a 1-5 implosion of both dice. Dice up. So I may have pushed the dice. 3-2-5 explosion of my right die. Dice. And that was a 2-5-7. So 5-2-7, which is explosion of the right die.
So now everyone wants to
Alright, so my off axis has gone up considerably now. Just do that. Nice up. One. That's implosion again. Left eye. 2464 dice up. Five one. That's a primary. Two, 4, 6, 4 dice out. Two, 6, 8 primary. There's a 6, there's a 2. That's a 2, 4, 6 secondary. So it was just one rotation. 2, 4, 6. One axis. That was front line, okay. Four, 3 on axis double pitch. On a come out, alright. Which is weird because we've got a 5-1 facing us. So it must have been a side pitch. Two, 4, 6, 4 dice out. That's a 1, 3, 4. That's implosion left. Let's put some skin on the left eye now. So the pickup is going to be to the right. Nice up. That's a 4, 2, 6. So the left eye remained on axis at 2 exploded. 2, 6. There was rotation, explosion. Okay. Pick up from the right. Left foot back. 5-6 double pitch axis. Thank you, Red Eye. It's just, I think, to become better at the landing zones, it's just a matter of visualization. You need to visualize the point of contact, but also carry it on and see where you want them to land here. And I usually sort of go up a little bit so that I'm sure that my landing is not short. If I want the landing zone to be short, then I draw the line and my stair is somewhere here so that they land here and bounce here. So it's a matter of transposing your own vision and how it translates to the throw, and the amount of energy that you put into the dice. Dice out. That's a hard 6, that's a primary. One 6. Was this one a short one? That was a 10, not bad. So between those good rolls and the bad rolls, we had some corrections to make. But as you can see, the 6 and 8 are doing very well. The 4 is doing very well, but mostly inside hits, so they are supporting the cause basically. The horns are quite low, field is quite low, so we're happy overall. Just to go back here, I don't have it up, but let me just go to the toss tracker. So we have 52% on axis, that's 25 shots out of, I can't remember, 48. So 48 shots, 25 of them are on axis. Double pitch, 4 of them. So we have one die of axis at 43.75, which is actually catching up to the 44.44% that we're supposed to have up. Thanks, Red, I appreciate that. All right, rest well, brother. I think you're saying that you're going to bed, so please don't stay up on my behalf. So the 167 is the implosion. So from here we have a 1-6, okay. Let's go to a 5-3-1-3. Still the same set, still the results are not going to be tainted in any way. If a die is off axis, it's going to show up as left die or right die of axis. If we double pitch, everything is going to be the same. So 5-3-1-3 is going to be the set. Here we go. Left foot back. 268. That's a primary, but I think my targeting system is way off. Oops. 268 primary. Five, 3, 1, 3. That's a 3, 4, 7. Double pitch. On axis. Let's close it even more. Five, 3, 1, 3. Dice up. That's a 2, 5, 7. That's off axis. That's the implosion, and the left eye went to the bottom. 2, 5, 7. All right. Need more energy in the shots. One, 6. Oops. Another implosion. So my dice are going to the back. I'm going to the bottom of. Whoops. I said 1, 3. No, I meant 1, 6. Four, 3. I can understand that shot. Five, 3, 1, 3. Hard 10, 5, 5. To go higher now. Oops. Five, 3 secondary. Can't seem to get the dice to go through here now because it's. I think they just fit. Yeah. Nice. 6, 1, that's explosion. Alright, so let's move here. actual sort of position. And yes, we need to go to right foot back. We need to change our feet from left foot back to right foot back so that our whole body is more rotated towards the right. Here we go. Nice. Aces, that's implosion. I'm on a 3-2-3-6. Four, three double pitch. That's axis. That's out 3-2-3-6. Bit more skin right die. 6-5 drift. Both dice of axis. Three, 6-9 secondary. Three, 2-5 explosion of the right die. Four, 6-10 secondary. Two, 6-8 primary. Hard 4 explosion of the right die. 610 secondary. Yeah, that's very true. And back in the day where everybody was sort of locked down, I think we found a way out to connect with each other in terms of our passion for this game, and it is really nice. It is really nice. Three two three six dice out. 5-3 secondary. Dice out. Hard 4-2-2. That's again explosion of the right die. 2-3-6. Right foot back. One, three, four. Implosion of the left die. Dice out 3-2-3-6. Three, five, eight. That's implosion of the right die. Dice up. Four, five, nine. That's implosion of the right hand. That's a frontline winner. I'm not enjoying these implosions of the dice, especially on this set. 3-2-3-6. Right foot back. Five one primary. Three two three six dice up. Right foot back, chest out. 4-6-10 secondary. Dice out. 3-2, 3-6. One for 5. That's implosion of the left eye. Dice up. I'll go right foot, right in the back. 6 to 8 explosion of both dice. So I'm pushing dice, therefore I'm going to put a little bit more backswing. Axis, but 3-4. That's a 7 out. Alright, let me just see how many times I threw. 75, okay, that should be okay. 8.3 SOR, SRR 5. Had come out 7s, which did not help, but the 8.3 is not encouraging either. Let's see how we did in terms of... Alright, so I had a 50.67 on axis. Primaries 16% versus the expected one, which is 11, which is much better. Secondary 18 versus, which is 24% versus 22 expected. Very nice. Double pitch 8 of them. 10.67. We're expected to have 11.11. Left eye off axis 21.33, and right eye off axis 22.67, giving us a total of 44%, which is slightly under the 44.44% expected one die off axis. And both dies off axis, these are at 5.33, which is what? 5.33, I think we're low. Yeah, I think we're just under half, so we're doing much better than what was expected. We just do this right. Okay, so how did we throw in terms of this? So we had a 10, 20, some adjustments, 2, 2, and 4, then another 10, some adjustments, a 6, and a 19 right at the end. So I guess as far as adjustments are concerned, I think you could see as soon as I made the adjustment and felt comfortable about it, changing my positions of my feet and whatever, it became a lot more comfortable. As a last thing, what I would like to say to you is this: if people put their bets in a certain position on the table, learn to disregard those bets. You need to learn to understand that those bets take up very little surface area, and your dice take up even less surface area when they land. So learn to block them out of your mind. They're not going to cause a 7. Primarily, you are responsible for the 7s, I would say, and the bad tosses in general, because well, I include myself in this, because first of all, we don't take into account the warning signs, and secondly, as time goes by during our role or during our stay at the table, we tend to get more tired. Therefore, we tend to be less disciplined in our protocols, how we actually set our dice up, how we sort of grip our dice, and the whole ceremony of actually throwing the dice to the back wall. So I believe quite a bit of fault is ours as shooters, as opposed to somebody placing a line bet over there or a field bet. But that's just me. That's my idea. I don't think a lot of people are going to share what I'm saying. They will not agree with it, but I tend to say things that I feel are true. Anyway, on that note, guys, thank you so much for joining. Rest well. I'll catch you on the next one, which is hopefully going to be, I don't know, one of those low rolling that we are doing. Not note, this is George Dicer out.